What's better? Why so? Okay. A Naughty VTuber Guide to Growth. The guide is not meant to be exposed to anyone, but to go over some behaviors some people in the indie scene do and why are they by design the only way to grow after the shiny VTuber phase. A model review phase. For better or for worse, enjoy the reading. Most are from Ari's personal experience, while others are experiences of other people in the scene. One popular Arabic saying is, if you have no shame, do whatever. Or do as you wish. The first one is false bait. Non-genuine Twitter posts asking for more friends or moods. But if you observe the VTuber's following count, the count does not go up at all. This is typically successful because people typically buy the request is genuine. And the request can be, or the post can be, simply looking for friends. This, insert a picture of the VTuber is following you. Can be followed up with, I never said I'm following. I was just curious. Haha. And also, who would like a DM? Who would like a DM post? Always make Ari question. How can someone even follow up on thousands of requests? Impossible. Logistically impossible. Which leads to, also, after gaining the many followers, by also following people back, is the following part. You know, anyone who suddenly is bothered by the number of following nobody forced them into, but they needed to get that sweet ratio under an excuse related to that timeline? I wonder what Twitter lists are for. But hey, as a bonus, you also enforce that FOMO effect, and suddenly people who don't care to engage on a regular basis are irregular. Works better the higher your followers are. And also the similar design. Originality is long gone, and colors and races now belong to a select few VTubers. The chosen VTubers. Why not start off with the cheapest knockoff to stir the pot and gain sympathy and support? A head start to your 2.0 model review. Bonus, if you can crowdfund the model and rigging for your 2.0 model. And also, number 4, the sexualized underage looking model. Even better than the similar design, and every attempt to cancel you will typically just push your growth through the roof. Make sure to mention how your body type matches the model. Do not engage with the haters, and either pretend nothing is happening or tell them about the biggest VTubers and how they are being hypocritical. Number 5. IRL content. Everyone is beautiful, but how does it feel when your IRL content does better than anything else you've ever posted as a VTuber? If it doesn't bother you at all, this has no drawbacks, besides potentially endangering your safety. Number 6. The bestie. Why do any work of your own when you can be successful by association? Simply pretend to care about your bestie, while taking every opportunity to siphon in engagement and followers. What does bestie get from the association? Bestie! Number 7. The e-beggar. VTubers who will talk about how much they want the product and quote tweet the item in question and hope someone will take the bait and buy the item for them without explicitly saying anything regarding buying the item. Usually, the VTuber can afford the item, but why pass on a freebie? Number 8. The romantic interest. Free-spirited VTubers going around DMs attempting to bait you into a relationship. Typically see you as the low-hanger fruit and are doing the exact same thing to about 10 other VTubers, have a completely different persona in DMs than they do in public. Once they see the attempt is not successful, they'll circle back to you after a failed short-term relationship with another target. Number 9. The boundaryless. Establishing boundaries from the start is a great idea, right? Nope, not a rhetorical question at all. Establishing boundaries will make you appear hostile and unlikable. Wait until you are big enough. Do not need the people who made you big to begin with. Bonus, extra engagement on the boundary booth, but use sparingly. The support chain leech. VTubers who want to inflate their followers count by clicking like on every support chain reply to make other VTubers follow without any intention of participating themselves. The fan artsy. People who you barely ever interacted with, if ever, sending you DMs saying they want fan art with you, but disappear when they see you unhinged and treating them the same way before and after. You'll be testing the water for the bestie role. Operation Sabotage is number 12. VTubers who do one or more of the following. Follow you around to tell you what you can and can't do according to their own broken ethics and morals. B. Complain about how the person runs and moderates their own spaces. The louder the better, and more effective at disturbing the community, especially after you made a few friends within the space. C. Stay dormant, lurk, and gather some dirt for a call-out post, a supportive evidence. Which leads us to number 13, the call-out post. Most of us work hard and make original posts. But let's be real for a second. No mere or cringy content. And disclaimer, we all make cringy content. Ari is the queen of cringe. But no meme or cringy content will even achieve the same engagement as the call-out post. Find any reason to make a call-out for even the non-problem thing. Here are a few examples. You have hotspot in DMs? Call out! Small disagreement between you and someone else you know in a private setting without attempting to actually resolve in privacy? Call out! Also, make sure to share some privileged info in the post, like a screenshot of the DM. See, someone was mean in one of the replies. Call out! Never resolved anything in privacy. Always call out! Male VTubers, call out! This one is always a classic, a male VTuber. Number 14, the pile-up. You know that VTuber you don't really know at all? But did bad and even is doing a call-out post against? Now's your chance to be relevant, be seen, and taste that sweet, sweet clout while it's hot, even if you're not adding anything to the conversation at all. Bonus, wait to see which side is winning. You don't want to be on the losing side, do you? A drama king or queen, not to be mixed with actual serious issues. VTubers who only post the same topic complaining about someone or something and or exaggerating the truth as the main content. A first cousin to the call-out VTuber. Make sure to use the popular line, I've noticed some of my moods are still following X, to add some fuel to the fire. If you're a call-out VTuber, the relationship with the drama king queen is symbiotic. You both benefit from each other. The content writes itself for you and works better if you start a YouTube channel. Drawbacks, time-sensitive content which becomes obsolete when the drama dies down. Also, you might have to make the thumbnails yourself. Extra work. Number 16. The 4-dimensional VTubers, 4D VTubers. VTubers who exhibit the weirdest behavior and can only be described as playing a game of 4D chess. For example, liking all the replies on your posts to draw attention to themselves. D. Looking up who are your biggest supporters or whales on leaderboards and befriending them in an attempt to push their support. Not from Ari's personal experience, but I know someone who happened to have fallen a victim to the 4D VTuber. Number 17, the reposter. VTubers who only post content not belonging to them and usually quote retweet with a very witty comment, or simply content from other sources such as TikTok. A carrot might have every gimmick account on Twitter and X, or X. Get with the program and grab that ads money. Ads money back while growing like a boss. No credit needed. Also can expand to a React commentator after debut. Extra if you commission a chair assets for maximum immersion. Number 18. Call me your highness. What is it, cousin? Sorry. I am now too big to explain to you why I no longer wish to interact with peasants. This novel VTuber is too busy socializing with the high class. Be careful, as this can backfire greatly if the peasant becomes the ruler of the land. Number 19. The Clock Chasers. A breed of call me your highness without the attitude. You only ever see them glued to the big names and always taking the win in sight, even when they contradict themselves. Examples. You support trans VTubers, but also transphobic VTubers in the same breath. You hate lolly VTubers, but your Oshi is also lolly. Number 20. The ultimatum VTubers. VTubers who slide into your DM to tell you about someone you're following, or is part of your community and all the war crimes they've committed, and questioning, why are you still following? A unique breed of the drama VTubers who think you're chronically online and are up to date with the 5K plus VTubers you're following. You have to believe their side of the story or else. A good following project series as well, if you're taking the advice. The astral constructor. We all have astrals and they all stink, right? Not according to friendly astral constructor. You could be posting the exact cringy content they like, but they refuse to touch something coming out of your particular asshole. This could be a wholesome or sexy trend most are participating in. Art you've posted, even if the art is very high quality and appeal to their taste. Number 22. The copycat. VTubers who think what other VTubers post is a public property and will use it without permission or credit and blame you for not watermarking. Number 23. The inspired VTuber. VTubers who follow you to see what you do and mimic your every successful move. Sometimes you click on their profile and think, is this my profile? Will not actually have a single interaction with you. Bookmark. Click. Bonus, if they're bigger than you are now the VTuber at home version. Or the knockout. Number 24. The speculative work VTuber. VTubers who use popularity to save money on designs, art, and exposure by creating art contests. A. Works better if you're more popular. B. You will get more art than the content budget. C. The contest budget. That's a typo. C. Potentially buying designs for a discount to artists who will otherwise charge much more for the work. E. You get to pick what you like from all the custom-made designs. E. Outsourcing thinking of original ideas for yourself. F. Artists will suddenly respect deadlines while delaying work for paying clients. G. Everyone will talk about the contest, even if not participating. H. No one will bet an eye on the speculative work. Number 25. The emergency VTuber. VTubers who make a scene asking for emergency donations because of a fear of a slight downgrade in the standard of living. Why accept less when others can pay your bills for you? Make sure to show off your luxury goods next week. This can be spending on your VTuber activities, maybe a new PC, phone, VR, a new fancy apartment, and also mixes well with establishing boundaries after receiving a big donation from the person who does not respect your non-existent boundaries. Make sure to tell people donations are not refundable, etc. You got this. Number 26. The ambiguous tuber. VTubers who by choice and without a pointed gun will sexualize themselves. but also complain about not being comfortable due to past trauma. One question, why? Number 27, the VTuber supporter. Either a VTuber doing a support art or an undisclosed future VTuber doing so to build an audience, only to suddenly stop any form of support and garner sympathy with a last post about how much the supporter contributed to the scene. Please note, the VTuber supporter identifies as such. Usually graduates as a VTuber supporter with the following perks. Easy to slip to the drama king-queen role, following the VTuber support role. Doesn't actually help anyone. To be fair, mostly because the VTubers asking for support will abuse the VTuber supporter and render the service meaningless by spamming a laundry list of tags and names on every single post. In conclusion, many hardworking and creative VTubers are overshadowed by the people described above. Some issues are not exclusive to the VTubing scene either, and bad behaviors are more often than not rewarded on the internet. Which partners bans is a rewarding meta for some partners and gives an extra boost to visibility with all the media coverage. Most people offering advice will never mention the above and how it all relates to growth while teaching about growth behind a paywall, as the topic is taboo to many for being complicit in a few. You are doing well as long as you follow the general advice available for free, ever about consistency and branding. You're not doing anything wrong by being original. But no algorithm likes originality. When an algorithm looks at an original content, the algorithm walks away. Unless you already have a large engaging audience, where you can force the algorithm to accept the max hack them, because the bigger accounts have more agency over the algorithm. In large, not the VTuber space issue, but our eyes' gravity towards the abnormal. Typical is not interesting. The amount of good you have to do to stand out has to be absurdly significant compared to a few misdeeds. If even what celebrities play the game, what chance do you have as an individual? You want to stay on your righteous path and do some art tricks? Sorry! By the time your artist delivers the work, the trend has been overshadowed by 2 new ones, and a few drama topics killing any momentum for anyone. Where is anyone you knew from your first 2 years, Ari? Where will your master and friends be in 2 years? And the answer to both questions is the same. In the end, I've been offered the knowledge of the goddess. Simply reading a book does not make you lose your innocence. However, you can choose to lose your innocence and be rewarded, or sleep with the conscience free of guilt. You have no shame. Do whatever. Unseen.